Hi, I'm Vanessa E, vocal coach and singer-songwriter with You Can Sing Too. And in this video, I'm going to share how to sing amazing in a performance. So whether you're singing on stage with a live band, or you're singing to a track, or you're singing in front of a camera and you want to get your best vocal performance, this video will help you do just that. In my last video, I shared my best tips for preparing you before you perform. So make sure to check that out after this video, and it's called Best Tips to Prepare You to Perform. I believe great singers are not born, they're made, and that's why I'm really passionate to encourage you in your singing journey. I've coached hundreds of singers, and I'm a singer myself, and my goal is to uncomplicate great vocal technique and teach you simple yet effective keys that really get results and help you to sing with more confidence, freedom, power, and range. So if you like this video, make sure that you hit like and subscribe to this channel for more simple and effective singing tips, to see all of my new videos and my previous ones. And also please share this channel with your singing friends. I do have a free singing goodie for you at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned. All right, let's get started. In order to sing amazing in a performance, you want to be prepared and confident. So in my last video, I shared the best tips, like I mentioned before, getting you ready. Like really knowing your material, getting a lot of practice beforehand, practicing your transitions in between songs if there's multiple songs, and working on your mindset so that you're positive and confident. So here we are, it's the day of your show. Now you're warmed up, you're hydrated, and it's time to do a pre-show or pre-record sound check, okay? So the first thing you want to do is hold your microphone correctly. So I'm holding a popular microphone that's used a lot for singing live. And so what I'm doing here is I'm just going to have my wrist up and I'm going to put it right in front of my mouth. Very close, because this is going to help you to get the best amplification. Okay, so make sure you do that and not this. And anytime you're singing, it needs to be right in front of your mouth. Okay? Number 2 is to make sure that you can hear yourself well. This is so important. So when it's time for sound check in a live setting, you want to make sure that you're going to sing like you're going to normally sing. In other words, don't just sound check like check 1 2 check. If you use your regular volume, check 1 2 check 1 2, so that you can hear, sing something so that the sound person can adjust to how you're singing, okay? The other thing is you want to make sure that you speak up if you can't hear yourself, because you don't have to sing with an extra loud volume or hurt your voice because you're afraid to speak up. So make sure that you can hear yourself through your monitors, or if you have in-ear monitors, okay? Make sure that you let the sound person know. If you're recording in front of a camera, make sure to test all your levels in your own sound check as well, whether it's you or you're working with a person that's recording you. Okay? This leads me to my next point, which is number 3, and that's to sing with confidence and emotion while using good vocal technique. You can do both. As singers, we need to be confident and sing with emotion, like I said, while maintaining the good technique that we've worked on beforehand. So make sure that you're connecting with your chest voice and adding in your head voice as you sing higher, and you're singing with a comfortable volume. Let the sound person amplify your voice. You shouldn't have to, like I mentioned, have to sing real loud so that you can hear yourself. I've noticed that when singers get nervous, and I've experienced this myself, is that we may sing more tentative. So we may just instead of so make sure, that's what I mean by connecting with your chest voice. You're gonna have more control. So don't be tentative. The other thing is, as you are singing higher, don't strain for that high note. Trust yourself that you've practiced in advance so you can add in your head voice. So, when you're going, you're adding in your head voice versus trying to reach and power through it, okay? You want to allow your voice to be free while having control over it. So remember to take good low breaths. So you're taking nice low breaths. You don't want to forget this, because sometimes when we get the adrenaline and we get nerves, that we can tense up and then forget to breathe. So make sure you're getting good breaths. It's best to do that before your lines. Make sure you're relaxing your body, your neck, and your face muscles here, so that you're keeping your jaw open when you sing, so that you're not singing like this with your larynx raised up, or you've got tension in your vowels. Okay, so just a way to make sure you're doing that is just a practice. If you find yourself stiffening up, move side to side. You can walk on the stage if there's room. If you're in front of a camera, just don't let yourself get stiff. Good breaths, open jaw, keep everything relaxed. That's going to help you get your best voice out there. Okay, number 4 is to sing boldly and don't worry about mistakes. This might seem like a contradiction to what I just said, but hear me out. If you tend to be perfectionist like me, actually now I say I'm a recovering perfectionist. As singers, of course, we want to sing everything perfectly and not make a mistake. But what we really need to focus on is to sing boldly and keep singing if we make a mistake and realize it's no big deal. I have lots of funny stories. They're funny now, but I've learned as a singer that when I make a mistake, I sing the next note or line even more confident. And that's that. No dwelling on it, period. I'm human. I know I'm a good singer. And that's what you need to tell yourself. Okay? So you just keep going. I think it's better to be bold and make mistakes than to sing technically perfect, but it's lifeless or dull. So strive for excellence, which is having your good technique in advance so that you're prepared, but you can let go and be bold in the performance. And don't worry if it's not perfect. Okay, our last tip to singing amazing in a performance is get into your singing zone and enjoy it. I talked about visualization and preparing to perform in my last video, but this is also really great to do while you're performing. So for example, if you're performing and it makes you nervous to look at the crowd, you can look at the top of people's heads and just visualize the enthusiasm on their faces. But you don't actually have to look at their faces. You can kind of look just above their heads, and it actually looks like you are looking at them so that you have this connection. But then, feel the music, get the energy, visualize yourself just letting go, and you're just singing free, and you've got this, and you're like, wow, I'm just letting this out and enjoying it. You can also find a friendly face in the audience if that helps you. You can look at that person, if you got your mom or your family or your best friend in the audience, look at them for good encouragement and good energy as well. So that can help you. I also want to mention that it is important that we create our own good energy and emotion so that we don't rely on the venue or the crowd to give that to you. So I performed in many different settings, from large, energetic crowds to bookstores where people are hardly even paying attention and they're reading books while I'm pouring my heart out. And you know what I've learned? You got to get into your zone. And you got to feel the music and enjoy it. You've got to create that yourself. You can't rely on the audience to do that for you. If they do it, that's amazing, but you got to bring it. So this is so key, because once you're on stage and you're singing, or you're singing in front of the camera, you want to, like I said, enjoy it, feel the moment. And like I said, my last point will help you do that. You visualize it, you feel it, you show it in your expressions, that you mean what you're singing and you're connecting with the music. So I really hope that you'll focus on these tips, you'll enjoy it, and you will have an amazing singing performance. So please let me know in the comments how this video helps you. And don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free vocal goodie. And make sure you like and subscribe to this channel for more singing tips and encouragement. Happy singing! See you next time.